Hi there, I'm Carmen and welcome back to Align Pilates. Working through our mat, we have a treat for you today. We're going to talk about the corkscrew. Lots going on in this exercise. Make sure you have a very strong foundation of your basic mat. You have a very controlled rolling like a ball. You're working your seal and you've started to work your roll over. Because now we're adding a roll over with some spinal twisting. Now there are a couple of variations and the question is which corkscrew is right for me. So I'm going to go through two variations, one with keeping the pelvis down and one with adding the pelvis overhead. So it's kind of like doing a rollover with a bit of spinal twisting. Okay, let's get started. So the corkscrew follows right after your open leg rocker. So why don't we learn it from that transition? Reach up into your open leg rocker, rolling over, rolling back up. Whoop, let's do one more for vanity's sake. And up. And then keep the legs together. Reaching through a teaser idea, you lower your upper body down with control. Bring your arms to your poles, and I'm going to do the variation where my pelvis stays on the mat. I bring my legs to the right, I come around, and to the left. And center. Now depending on how tight you are in your low back and your hips will depend on how big the range is. Press up into the poles, keeping that chest open so your upper back can stabilize and anchor you. Now what you don't want is to flex your legs in too much. Come around too low and pull them in with your hip flexors. So you want to keep your body sort of very long in the torso, and you're using your back line to help you move through space. The second variation is adding a rollover to the start of it. We roll over, and then we take our spine going down the one side of it, coming around and going up the other side, we come center. As you're making your way down, you are resisting falling, of course, but you are also keeping the sides of your spine or your waist the same length. And then come down center. If you're practicing at home, again, your anchor points, you don't have those poles. Your arms are going to be down, okay? Just like such. Around, center, keeping your torso very still. If you have the rollover in your practice, roll over, lowering down with control. I find this real challenging to work without my poles. I have to watch that I don't close my chest down either. All right. And then coming down the center. And you go right into the saw. All right, so a couple variations. Decide which one is for you. Perhaps your rollover isn't quite in your body yet, and you still want to get that challenge of, moving the legs in space, so it's challenging the spine and the stability in the upper body. Leave your pelvis down. But if you have a good strong rollover in your practice, go ahead and do that rollover bit and then work through the legs and that spinal twist. All right? Until next time, keep moving.